Yes, I do know about the zit on my mouth. I do realize that it's the most distracting thing ever. Trust me, I hate it. Alright everybody, welcome back to another video here on the Bad Wrestling channel. I am of course Dominic, and today it's NXT Takeover Wargames predictions time. That's right, it's NXT Takeover, and honestly, I'm excited. I mean, how could you not be for an NXT Takeover? But really, for me, it's kind of a one-match card. Not to put anything against, like the War Games stipulation. I like War Games. I think it is fun. I think having, the War Games women's match, hooray women stuff, I can be into that. It's just, I'm really only excited for Balor versus Riddle. Because that is my dream in a match, I think. I don't know. Maybe it'll be 30 seconds and Finn Balor will win. I don't know. Anyways, that's going to be the first match we're going to actually be predicting. So let's get into it. Finn Balor versus Matt Riddle. So yeah, for Finn Balor versus Matt Riddle, I predict that I am going to win. I love both of these guys so goddamn much. They are two of my favorite competitors in the world. Maybe my two favorite. You have no idea you have no idea how excited I am for this match. So, Finn Balor versus Matt Riddle. I am going to pick Finn Balor because Finn Balor, he kind of just turned heel, but I could also see Johnny Gargano somehow getting involved with Matt Riddle, helping him out. I don't know. I think Finn Balor is going to win, and then I think Johnny Gargano at NXT TakeOver is going to return and potentially attack Finn Balor, if not just give him the stink eye, give him the stare down the ramp. Either way though, Finn Balor, newly heel, Prince Devitt Finn Balor is taking the win. Following that, it is a number one contenders match for the NXT Championship, who on the next night at Survivor Series will be competing for that title. It will either be Killian Dane, Pete Dunne, or Damian Priest. Now, I don't know if it's just me. This is kind of obvious. It's Pete Dunne. Out of all three of those guys, Pete Dunne is the biggest star. I think Damian Priest winning would be really cool. Killian Dane as well. Killian Dane is freaking awesome. But Pete Dunne, if you were going to put him on Survivor Series, I think most people would kind of already know who Pete Dunne is. Sure, maybe people are like, oh yes, Sanity came to SmackDown that one time, for 4 weeks in total over the span of 7 months or something before being disbanded and then making me really sad. But I think in the end, Pete Dunne is the more well-known. He also was on Raw and 205 Live, so that logic still holds out. So, I think Pete Dunne's gonna win this. He's not gonna win at Survivor Series, maybe. I don't know. Stay tuned. I haven't thought that far ahead. We've got predictions for Survivor Series in another video. Either way, Pete Dunne is taking this one. Next up, it's the Women's War Games match. Yeah, we're already almost to the end of the show. We've got Rhea Ripley, Tegan Nox, Mia Yim, and Candice LeRae versus Shayna Baszler, Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, and Kaylee Ray. And oh my god. Oh my god. I love it so much. Just they got my girl Mia Yim in there. They got my girl Candice LeRae. They got Bianca Belair, my girl. Oh my god, I love these people. I love NXT. However, who am I going to predict to win this? I think the faces are going to win. Ripley, Nox, Yim, and Candice. Because I think Kaylee Ray is kind of just there to take the pin. Because Shayna Baszler is the champion, you don't want her getting pinned. Io Shirai is freaking awesome, and you don't want her to get the pin. Bianca Belair had this long undefeated streak thing. I don't know if you've heard about it. I don't know, she said she was undefeated maybe once or twice. But either way, I think that leaves Kaylee Ray to be the obvious person to take the pin. while Rhea Ripley is kind of new to, like, mainstream NXT, Mia Yim, I think, is awesome, and I don't want her to get pinned. Candice LeRae as well, and Tegan Nox, I mean, she could also get pinned, but I'm more leaning on, you know, since the heel team is so stacked with, like, Bianca Belair and Baszler and Io, that Kaylee Ray is she's just kind of, like, there, it feels like. So I think Kaylee Ray is going to take the pin, and then the face women are going to win this War Games match. However, that's one War Games match down. We got another one to get to. It is the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly, the current champions of NXT, versus Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, Dominik Dijakovic, and one more person. Okay, Vacant is going to be in this one, and I think the Undisputed Era are going to win. I don't see them losing. Like, I get, like, it would be cool if they lose. Like, I kind of get the logic of, like, oh shit, all of the champions just lost in the main event. And sure, you want there to be, like, the face victory thing. However, I think the Undisputed Era are gonna win because they're, like, all of the champions. Okay? And plus, the Undisputed Era are freaking awesome. Or is it? It's one of the hand gestures. Anyways, I think the Undisputed Era are going to win so that Adam Cole, in my head, will look strong going into his match at Survivor Series. Plus, Roderick Strong's at Survivor Series. And, like, pretty much all the Undisputed Era are going to be at Survivor Series. So they all want to look strong going into it. And, yeah, I think that's going to be it for the War Games matches. Okay, I know this is kind of a short predictions video, but that's because there's like only 4 matches. I can't deal with that. In terms of who I believe will be the surprise, I don't know, a part of me, the cynical part of me wants to say Triple H because, like, of course he would do that. However, I believe Johnny Gargano may be the guy. A part of me thinks he's gonna be the guy because Finn, okay, there's some logic to this and it's kind of obvious, but Johnny Gargano got attacked by Finn Balor whilst talking to the Undisputed Era. He's also had like a freaking year-long story with the Undisputed Era. He also has the story with Tommaso Ciampa, so there's the DIY connection there that could potentially lead to their downfall. And yeah, so I think Gargano will be the one to enter, unless it's like some other random person. Like, I cannot think of a single other person who would do this. Yeah, I can't think of a single other person. Kevin Owens, maybe, you know, because Triple H did that one thing on Raw with him, and then he can be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fight in this War Games match, and then I'm gonna fight at Survivor Series. I don't know. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of this predictions video. If you guys like to, please let me know by hitting the like button down below. Comment anything you want to comment. Subscribe if you haven't already, but if you have, why not hit the bell to be notified of everything we do here on the Bad Wrestling channel? I'm, of course, Dominic, and have a good day from Bad Wrestling.